Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's talk about my best and worst purchases of 2025. I was reviewing that list earlier today and realized that a lot of my favorite pieces, my most worn pieces, were actually purchases I made the year before. Nevertheless, I still had some pieces that I'm really excited to share, but also pieces that are no longer in my closet already. So hopefully by watching this video, you are able to get some inspiration for what you might want to purchase, but also to learn from my mistakes. The first item I want to share, which are actually a purchase I made back in January, are these pair of leather ankle boots. These are from a brand called Antonio Milani, which is a brand that I've never heard of, but I took a chance because they were made in Italy and I knew that they had leather soles, which is a pretty good indication of a good pair of shoes. But you can find similar styles like this in Madewell, Steve Madden. They're quite common. The thing that I love about them are the tight ankles, the pointed but rectangular toes, and kitten heels that are actually wide enough that they're comfortable. I have them in brown suede and black leather. And while I can't say that these are my most worn shoes, I think they were absolutely the best purchase. They seamlessly integrate into my current wardrobe in that they are the perfect height for my favorite jeans that are Levi's 501. They elevate my outfits without me feeling too dressed up. And they make me walk differently. I don't know about you, but when I put on heels, I walk differently. I walk, dare I say, better. My posture is better. I have a bit of an attitude in my steps, and they honestly just make me feel good. The fact that I can walk like that and feel that way without feeling uncomfortable in my shoes, honestly, amazing. I hope to have these forever. The second best purchase that I made are these pair of pants from Adidas. Now, I feel like sports brands like Adidas, Nike, Puma, have really stepped up their game in their lifestyle clothes. And they're making dresses and skirts that you can wear casually, not just athletic clothes. But I've always had a soft spot for Adidas because I think they do it the best, even in the US. This is a pair of Fire Track pants, which are viral. I have them in their like classic satiny finish. But this one is in this really interesting, like greenish gray color and in this pinstripe pattern that make them look like trousers. So how I style these is I wear them with slightly longer tops so that you can't see the waistband. It's what makes these perfect for someone like me who works in front of the computer. But below, it makes it look like I'm wearing trousers. And I'm just a sucker for comfortable clothes that look elevated. And I think this was a really good purchase. In my search for comfortable trousers, unfortunately, I have a pair that I consider one of my worst purchase. The reason why I still have this is because honestly, I forgot about it. These are the infamous Madewell pants that comes in every single material, every single color. It's one of their best sellers. I will leave the exact name of these pants below. But I was curious about them because I kept hearing rave reviews about these pants. This material, honestly, I don't know if you can see. So this has just been sitting in my closet. If I just do this, it leaves all the marks. I should have done this test as soon as I got them, but unfortunately I didn't. And now I'm stuck with these. I know myself and I don't reach for trousers that look grungy by the end of the day. It's really a shame because they are really well fitted. And maybe had I bought them in a different material, it would have been fine. But I actually like the feel of this material. It's really great for California weather. It's just they didn't think about the wearability of it at all. Let's switch it up to a purchase that I actually thrifted that I consider one of my best thrift finds. This is not even a really special thrift find. It is a men's Gap shirt, probably not vintage. But what drew me to it was this pattern. It has a combination of a lot of primary colors, but ultimately I just really like this deep yellow. I was looking for a plaid shirt because I wanted to treat them almost like functional accessories in that, you can obviously wear them as layers, but when you tie them around your waist, they can bring a lot of interest to an outfit. This might be the first plaid shirt I bought since like high school. And I think the trick was, while this is quite a bold pattern, it's in a color palette that blends in with my wardrobe. It complements denim, it complements ivory, it complements all the warm colors that I love to wear. Typically, when I wear men's shirts, I buy them in size medium, but this is a classic fit in size small. This ended up being the perfect size, the perfect color. I think I got this for like $5, which is incredible. I mentioned earlier about purchases I no longer have, and I think I have around 3 or 4 pieces that I thrifted that I no longer have. I kept this long because I want to salvage it, but the theme here is I did not look thoroughly enough when I was making the purchase. It's something I know I should be better at, but sometimes I honestly get a little bit too excited about the piece, or the story itself is so dimly lit that it's hard to see the imperfections. I honestly think people did that on purpose, which is a shame. I understand that it adds to the ambiance of shopping, but I want to see my pieces before I buy. This is a silk turtleneck top that I thrifted. It feels amazing. It's slinky, it's weighty, it's my color palette. It's got my name written all over it. But it wasn't until I got home that I saw that the armpit had ripped and somebody had sewn it back. And they didn't do a great job. Now, I kept this piece because I'm going to give it a go and see if I can do a better job at it. But the other pieces that I got rid of are the pieces that were not salvageable. So in a way, this is just like the consequence of thrifting. You're going to get pieces that are not perfect. And I'm totally okay with that if I purchase them knowing that they're imperfect. Sometimes imperfections are welcomed, like leather jackets. But I feel like if I purchase an item without knowing their perfection, then that's just on me and not doing my thorough checks. So that's a lesson for me for this year, to just be really diligent about inspecting the items before I purchase them. I have 2 accessory items that I want to share with you. One is actually a purchase I made later in the year, but I've worn it so much that I feel like it deserves to be on this list. And it's this lace triangle scarf that I bought in Denmark. I think you don't need to go to Denmark to buy this. It's probably really easy to find a similar one, but it's essentially long and big enough that it can tie around your waist. And I've noticed that this has become like my go-to accessory to pack when I'm traveling. It is such a lightweight accessory. I mean, it weighs nothing. It's so tiny, but it adds interest to your outfit. And especially if your outfit repeating because you're traveling, it brings freshness to an outfit you've already worn. Since I bought this, I brought it on every single trip that I've been on, which says something. Also, when I'm traveling, I tend to wear like leggings a lot. And sometimes I feel a little bit self-conscious wearing leggings out in public just because, like, it's a lot, you know? I know some people are completely okay with it, and maybe I'm being a little bit prudent. So when I'm feeling a little self-conscious, I put this on. And the fact that it's in this cream color means it honestly goes with everything. So I love this purchase. And the other accessory item is this hat. This hat fits in this beautiful line between a baseball cap and a beanie. This is warmer than a cap, but not as hot as a beanie. It always protects you from the sun a little bit. And it's really stylish. Like, you can wear the most boring outfit and you put this on and you feel on. This is a brand called Ementa from Portugal, but I think you can buy them elsewhere. Like, they're quite big. Another item that I find myself taking on trips, and honestly, that's a pretty good indication of items that I love. If I'm willing to bring it on a trip, then that means I love it. And I have to say, other than the boots, I've pretty much brought all of these on international trips. So, all right, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I'm really excited for 2026 and what that might mean for this channel. I have some ideas cooking up. Stay tuned. I'm really eager to bring more exciting and engaging content for you all. Until next time.